Okay, I'm getting everything up and running on my end here. Bear with me, everybody. This is more or less me just making sure everything is Gucci. Stepping out of the game. Unfortunately, it's not going to keep my audio. Stepping out of the game. Unfortunately, it's not going to keep
I hear myself.
audio.
That's a good sign.
Unfortunately, it's not going to keep
I hear myself.
audio.
That's a good sign.
Oh god, I'm never ending
I hear
feedback
myself.
loop.
That's a good sign.
Oh god, I'm never
I
ending
hear
feedback
myself.
loop.
That's a good sign.
Oh god, I'm never
I
ending
hear
feedback
myself.
loop.
That's a good sign.
Oh god, never
I
ending
hear
feedback
myself.
loop.
That's a good sign.
Okay,
Oh god, never ending feedback loop. That's a good sign.
Okay,
Oh god, never ending feedback loop. That's a good sign.
Twitch,
Never ending feedback loop. That's a good sign.
Oh, thank god. Okay. So that's good there. I need to check out the stream here. So that's good there. I need to check out the stream here. So that's good there. I need to check out the stream here. So that's good there. I need to check out the stream here. So that's good there. Shish. Bear with me, everybody. I'm just trying to get everything set up and ready to rock here. I want to report myself. I just want to edit what game you are. You are not back for blood. You are Timberborn. I don't know why Restream doesn't register all the games. Well, not all the games, but whenever I use it, it doesn't actually choose the game I'm streaming. It chooses whatever it feels like. Sometimes it's Minecraft. Sometimes it's the last thing I had it set to. Who knows? But this time, it chose Back for Blood, because that was ironically the last thing I did. Anywho, that's set proper. I just gotta check the YouTube channel, make sure everything's good there. It chose Back for Blood, because that was ironically the last thing I did. Anywho, that's set proper. I just gotta check the YouTube channel. Yep, all the audio's there. It goes Back for Blood, because that was ironically the last thing I did. Anywho, that's set proper. I just gotta check the YouTube channel. Yeah, yep, all the audio's there. Everything is good. I'm going to close out all of these tabs now because I'm tired of hearing myself talk. Which is kind of a bad sign. I'm a streamer, but hey, what's the difference? Alright, but that being said, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the live stream of Timberborn here on the backlog. I am Basics37, the as always gracious host. Now, we're going to be diving into this colony sim, and I'm going to be having a little bit of fun with it. Now, let me just switch over to the proper scene here. After I tab back in, black screens don't do a lot of good for no one. There we go. Now, this is going to be a fun stream for me. I love colony builders. I haven't really played one in a while until this one came out. It's very reminiscent, at least to me, of Banished or Kingdoms and Castles. Now, as I had mentioned in the promo video, we are a sentient colony of beavers who have essentially evolved to be the dominant species on the planet, and we are trying to survive some very, very harsh and tedious conditions that are set before us, i.e. long droughts where everything scorches the earth. It's a good time, and I'm being a little dramatic when I say scorches the earth, but either way, we're gonna dive right on in. I could keep flapping my gums. Nope, that's not what I want to do. I'm looking to do a new game for this. As I said before, I've actually played a few games of this already, mainly to figure out the mechanics, because there's a lot of things that are a little more in-depth and out of the ordinary. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to back out of this, so bear with me, like, for, I want to say 30 seconds? Computer, do thing do, please, thank you. Me love you a long time. Load, damn it. There we go. Now, as you can see, this is a brief glimpse of what all we can do. I'll explain further once we actually get into the new game, because we're starting fresh. I think I've cracked the code in terms of actually doing the thing. Now, as you can see, there are two factions here, the Folktales and the Iron Teeth. In order to actually unlock the Iron Teeth, you actually have to beat a campaign with the Folktales. I've gotten close, haven't done it yet, but I have a good feeling about this run. I don't know if it'll be done in this stream, or if it'll be done in another stream, or in the series, because I'm probably going to be doing a series on this after the fact. But we're going to start off with the Folktales, because, well, we have no other choice, and go from there. Now, I've been doing the Plains map, just because it is the first map. It really wouldn't make a difference what map you do. Some are bigger, some are smaller, some are more complicated. To get a better feel of the mechanics, we're going to be going with the first one here. In terms of difficulty, you can choose some shit. I haven't tried this yet. I've seen a few runs on YouTube, and no, not yet. I am not good enough at the game yet. We're going to be sticking to normal. Normal's going to be challenging enough. Okay, but get ready, ladies and gents. This is gonna be a hell of a ride. I can't wait to sink my teeth in some wood. Oh god, I can already sense the actual comments and all that. The Indianos write themselves. I mean, come on, we're talking about wood here. Okay, game. Please load. There we go. We are starting off with our first few beavers. Now, the game always starts with the tutorial right here, which you kind of want to follow that in the very beginning to at least get a brief tidbit. I'm going to kind of abridge it a little bit. Now, as you can see here, the land here is scorched. There's nothing we can do with it. There's no water. We can't plant anything. We can't do anything with it. And everything is kind of dead. Water is the key to everything in the game. Not only is it the key to your survival, as in hydrating your beavers, because, well, what we're about to be doing is going to be some thirsty work, so we're going to be wanting to toss a few back. But it's the key to literally surviving, because there's going to be times where we're not going to have a lot of it. So, that being said, we're going to want to see about securing food, we're going to want to see about securing shelter, and we're going to want to see about upping our population and getting a few research centers down first and foremost. This way we can do things, because everything here, like a good chunk of the towers we have to unlock via science points. Science points are done by the research centers, and it all kind of ties together. It'll be shown way more than me just trying to talk about it. So, we're going to start off by putting a path right in front of here. Now, the way I've been playing recently, I've been kind of branching up and over this way to get this wood here, just to get some free wood. I mean, well, I don't know anyone who's ever turned down free wood, but yeah. But I've also been going up and over here. We're going to want to start by placing down the lumberjack flag. They'll build that automatically, rotate it to the path. Pathing is very important because without it, well, your buildings won't want to do their actual tasks. I would definitely not recommend that. I've died a few times just from not paying attention to that. Not proud of it, but it's happened. Okay, but I'm gonna branch out a little bit more this way. I'm gonna say go up and over. I'm gonna try to keep the actual buildings off of the green zones because that's a very, very, very good fucking space for farms. And we really don't want to waste any time with it. I'm also going to demolish this barrier here, this way we can get this water here and expand, this way we can use this for farming a little more. Okay, that being said, we gotta mark the trees for cutting, because I've learned the AI doesn't really just respond to this and be like, ooh, trees are nearby, and we do thing. No. No. They tend to just kind of stand around unless you actually do this. So we're gonna mark these here, mark these here, go from there. Now as you see, I haven't actually started the game yet. I at least like setting this all up ahead of time. Now we're going to want to see about getting food and water too. Now, water placement I've noticed is very key, because you can actually have all of your beavers die if you have very poor water placement. I've had it happen. It's a bad time. So how am I going to build this exactly? I've done down here, but I do want to see about expanding either down here or up over in this direction up here, because these right here are ruins of the human civilization that was left behind. We can repurpose that for things down the line, but I'll explain that further. But we also need to see about building a dam, because once that drought hits, we need to have some water backed up, because otherwise, we will have nothing. Mother Nature is a cruel bitch, and I am not trying to get on her bad side. Okay, back to the topic of food. I'm going to build another path down here. And see about getting a berry collector. Oh, you tickle my berries so good. Really? There we go. Do the thing. Thank you kindly. Okay, that secures a little bit of food in the start. We're also going to want to see about building some storage, but I don't want to bog them down with too many tasks right off the bat, because that could be interesting. But in terms of priority, we need water. So I'm going to see about building a water pump. I'm thinking just using this for that. It would be a nice centralized location, because when we actually build out here, it would prove very beneficial. So I'm just going to do this here, knowing full well there's nothing that will reach it. At least not yet. And I need to hit you and do this, and then shoop. Alright. And then, shoop. There we go. Now it's connected, and we're ready to go. We're also going to need some water tanks. As we are going to want all of this. Now, starting out with water tanks, you don't need to have too many right off the bat. So save on some resources. You don't have to go too overboard. It all depends on your population, which will grow or shrink depending on how you play this game. And trust me, you do not want to do it wrong. And I should also see about building a log storage pile. This way we actually have access to wood. And wood is good. And then shabam. Alright, now we're going to let this play out a little bit. They're all going to do their beavery thing. There we go, the water's flowing right on in there. And they will automatically employ, like, certain beavers to each task. Each task has its own designated amount of beavers per, well, what it's trying to do. Now, I do need to build a storage space right away because, well, they won't have a way of eating or, well, storing anything, and, well, they gotta eat. A hungry beaver is not a productive beaver by any sense of the word. Okay, so that kind of secures most of the basic needs. I am going to up the priority on the water things because we don't want to die in this harsh hellscape. Alright, so they're doing their beaver thing. Now you're telling me to build another lumberjack flag. I already know that I can get away without it, but I'm gonna follow suit again because we want all the wood we can get right off the bat. So I'm gonna just kind of divide and conquer this way. There we go. Build another lumberjack flag. Schwa. Oomshalaka beaver do things. Now that's almost done, which is good because they will get thirsty very soon if they don't do the thing. Why are you sitting up? Idle. I don't think I have to actually mark you to do that. Okay, now, without housing, they're all just gonna kind of collapse on the ground here. No need for concern, people. They're beavers. They like sleeping outside, I'm sure. Yeah, maybe not. But they're kind of not gonna get much of a choice on the map. Okay, but I also do need to work on food production. Food production's very good. I can lay out my crops now and have an idea. This is where my last game kind of flopped a little bit. Hang on here. Did my YouTube channel go offline? Forgive me. I'm looking at OBS and saying my YouTube channel's offline. I'm questioning that now. Bear with me for 2 seconds here. I just need to make sure it's still up, because if it's offline, then I have many questions. Many questions. Many questions. Excuse me? Channel? Why you like this? Really? Hang on, folks. Sorry for the delay. I've never had this issue with Restream before, so this is different. I should still be live. Yeah, it is saying I am still live. Okay. As long as it still be live. Okay. So disregard OBS for that. Noted. My bad. Just wanted to be sure that we're still doing the thing here, because I'm not trying to waste time on that. Okay, but back to the matter at hand. Planning out crops. Now, this green space is good. We need it. And I also need to make sure, for the expanding population that I'm trying to have, I have enough food to supply it, because I've died of hunger a few times, I've died of dehydration a few times, I've died because of managing the water just badly. I'm really trying to not do that. So, we're going to start off by building a few farmhouses. Now, this gives a good radius in terms of where they can plant. I'm figuring, like, this area here looks prime for crops. It also looks prime for just development. I think we can probably get a mix of both. Ultimately, I would like to have the beaver colonies up in that direction, but we don't have access to it yet because we don't have stairs, and stairs require planks, and there's a whole order of operations to this shit. I think I'll do the farmhouses here. I'll do 2 of them for now, and then we'll sign some crops here. Now, wheat is good, but it takes a lot of actual research in order to get started, so we're not going to touch that quite yet. So I'm going to start with carrots because they are the easiest thing to get. There's nothing they need special. It's just a matter of they come out of the ground, you eat them, and well, that's pretty much it. There's nothing else to really say on the matter. Good night, everybody. 2 of them, that's going to be 4 beavers per actual farmhouse. So we're going to go a little ham with the crops, not too ham. I feel like that's going to be a good start for just the 12 we have right now, and then we'll add more as we go. Now to the matter of housing and science. I want to at least have 1 research hut going, just for the simple fact of we're gonna need research points in order to keep moving forward. So we're gonna let them do their beavery thing, figure this shit out. Playing on the highest speed we've got right now. 2 unemployed, so I'm gonna put them in here. At least for now. They're gonna spend a few nights out in the, well, out in the wilds, just because it's kind of a not too much of a priority for me right this second to have housing. Having 12, well, 11 beavers, I should say. Did someone die already? No, someone grew up. Okay, anywho. Having this small of a population, they can deal with being uncomfortable for a little bit. That's right, my beavers. Oh. Keep going. How many idle beavers do I have? A lot of them being employed and unemployed at the same time. That boggles me a little bit. Yeah, I've done that, I've done that. I'm in the process of that, and I believe that's where the tutorial ends. Oh, my camera's blocking that window, you can't see that. Noted. Well, that's not a big deal, that's the only thing that's actually popping up behind that. Alright, they're almost all at the storehouse here, which is good. Farmhouses haven't actually been started yet. That's a little unfortunate. You know, I just realized I did mention I normally go up there, but I went down here for the lumber. It's the way I see it, that's clearing out room for crops. I'll let that bleed dry, and then I'll start moving up here. Okay, sweet, we have 1 unemployed beaver. You're gonna be probably thrown right into the fray on that. Beavers, could I have you guys start doing all the things I need you to do? Like, seriously? Please? Well, we have some food coming in, but that's not gonna last us too long. Okay. Once these are going, we'll be fine. I do want to start planning out my dam ahead of time. Now, for the dam, I'm thinking something either along the lines of down here or over this way. I kind of like the idea of going the long way just for the simple fact of more water. But I also want to see about doing something a little different. My single-player playthrough, I managed to dam this section off and this section off, and then flooded this entire section here to have a massive reservoir. I kind of like the idea of that, but I also really do like the idea of having a massive dam covering all this space here. But I'm not too sure which direction that's going to go yet. Right now, it's more about surviving than anything else. It'd be nice if they'd actually do the thing. I'm gonna just do that and see if that changes anything. Are they actually building this shit? They are. Slowly, but they are. Well, I have 3 unemployed beavers. I'm gonna build another path out this way. We're gonna start taking advantage of those resources there, because speeding this process up is gonna very much so help us out. Do this way. Place the lumber, flag, that way. Wait, did that show me it's only gonna cover this way, or? No, it'll cover this region here. Okay. That's the key thing, because if it's outside of that radius, we're gonna be wasting time and resources, and well, time is livelihood. I'm gonna boost up their work time to at least 18 hours. That's, from what I've seen, the happy medium in keeping them alive. Okay, that's finished the tutorial. Thank you. Please. Oh, that's a great sight. Okay, once I start seeing some more wood come in, I'll start building housing for them. This way we can get some more beavers in place. Okay. Someone can build that too, that'd be nice. Thank you. I gotta mark the trees, because they don't understand that wood is our friend. Beep. Beep. That's the ticket. That's right, everybody. Everybody's gotta do their part. No room for lazy bones. You wanna eat? Wanna live? You gotta do. God knows I wanna do the do. Speaking of doing the do, have a do. Okay, but we're on the right track here. The inventor's starting to get built. I don't have 4 in there right now, but that's fine. I am more worried about having that starting to move too. I think for the amount of crops I have going right this second, I could probably just pause the other farmhouse and let that dude go right into there. I've got enough water going. This will at least let me survive the first drought. That is permitting I dam this off. That is going to kind of be a key development in this whole endeavor. So, for the sake of time and resources, I know it's going to be coming soon, but not immediately. I'm going to build a dam, or at least get it set up to be built this way. Now it's going to start telling me it's too far away from the builders, build more paths or a district. So I'm going to have to build a path out that way, and on top of it, it should build. I've had a few problems with that in previous playthroughs. I don't think it'll be too much of an issue this time. I should really adjust the brightness on this. It's a little dark on my screen. Oh, I gotta flag them to remove the resources. I don't think stumps affect me, but there's a sapling there, and it's not exactly helping me right now. That's not the button, that's the button. Flag it. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, what? Y'all sleep on the job? Come on, get up. There's things to do. That's it. Come on. You do realize this is kind of a life or death matter here, right? Like, this needs to go away. This is the one thing I don't like about colony builders. It takes a lot of time to get things done, or at least it seems like it. I mean, I am running it on the fastest setting, but I suppose it's more of a patience thing. I'm going to boost the priority of those because I would like to build the path. This way there's no hiccups. Please make them disappear. Thank you. Because once that path is built, it needs to be actually available to them to walk over. Otherwise, this dam's gonna go nowhere fast. Okay, my crops are growing. We have a storehouse. We have not an ample supply of wood, but we're getting wood in. So, we need to get some housing. Now, one of the biggest things in this game is actually building vertically. You can kind of build condos. Like, I could literally build this up on top of this if I wanted to. The only problem I'm facing right now would be pathing. I don't have access to stairs, which unfortunately I'd have to build another tower in order to actually get them, which would be the sawmill, which makes planks out of wood. Pretty straightforward stuff. But I don't have the means of making that swing right yet. So we're going to just settle for doing a simple 4x4 little apartment complex for them. So that being said, let's see. Where do I actually want this? I'd prefer to not be there. I could build it up here. That might not actually be a bad idea. That's something I haven't actually done. I've pretty much from the start done it all down here. So the one thing I do want to be wary of is having them too far away from food and water. So that's the one drawback to this too. I think I'm going to do something like this. Gonna go boop, boop, get the mirrored one, doot, doot, build a path through it, Krakow, Shwing. and let them do their beavery thing. This way they can start making babies. They need housing to make babies, and they also need to be happy to make babies. So we have to go into leisure. Gonna have to get a little campfire here for them. I mean, personally think it's a waste of wood, but what do I know? I'm not a beaver. Alright, good. The crops are coming in. I think we're gonna make it for the first drought, ladies and gents. Now, the pathing's done. I'm going to up the priority of the dam, as we don't want to die of dehydration. It seems like they're building it anyways, but you can never have too much caution when it comes to survival. Now, I could be an asshole and just have them work all the way through the night, but a happy beaver is a good beaver. Now, this menu right here shows everything about the beavers. Now, as you can see, to hit 8 in well-being. Now, all of these fluctuate terribly. So, realistically, my goal for this stream is to just unlock the Iron Teeth. We'll see what happens and go from there. But social life is a very big thing. That's something there. Nutrition, this right here, is another thing that'll make that go up. They'll make them happy, and there's certain perks to actually going through and making sure all that works. I'm just hoping that we can actually do the thing. Now, seeing as we have our first dam here, I'm trying to think ahead a little bit and figure out what I actually want to do before diving too far headlong and placing towers in places and just kind of being counterproductive about how I'm doing this. Now, I would kind of like to dam this section off completely. One thing I'd have to bear in mind is how high I go. Now, this is about a 3-blocker here that would flood all the way up and past this, and well, that'd take all of this lovely stuff out. Now, I could avoid that by building dams all the way up and around, but that's a lot of resources that I don't have currently. And unfortunately, once the droughts start coming in, I'm kind of playing by... well, I'm dancing to their tune, unfortunately. There's only so much I can do in the very beginning. I'm hoping that'll change. You guys really need to fucking speed that up too, but this needs to be done faster too. Do I only have a certain amount of builders right now? Yeah, I only have a certain amount of builders. Crap. Wait, did I lose one? Oh, okay, apparently one of my beavers died of old age. Crap. Well, I mean, at least it was natural cause and not my fault this time around. Okay, but we have some science points in the house right now. I'm thinking about doing a forester, but I can't really do that until I build a lumber mill. A lumber mill is kind of key for us getting planks. This way we can actually start building upward. Once I start building upward, I could make this into a actual either housing complex, or I could do it in, well, I could essentially make this my industrial zone, but that's only so much space. Realistically, it doesn't make too much difference what I do, but I'm trying to think of all the options as we go here. We're making good progress. I haven't seen any, like, indication of a drought coming in yet. We're only in day 12 of the first cycle. I don't know how many days there are in each cycle, and I believe the days of the droughts actually affect this as well. So we're just trying to keep it alive, try to keep ourselves going. I do need a lumber mill badly. It'll at least speed things up. I've got the base foundation here for what's going on. Unfortunately, even if I place the lumber mill right now, I'm kind of stuck by population. Okay, you know what? I'm pausing you for a moment, get the housing built, and this way I can get the population a little bit up and bumping, please. I have one unemployed beaver. We're gonna go here, build the things. Build the things. Oh, wait. Yep. But don't say I forgot about the assigned priority. They're gonna keep doing that. Well, I'm gonna raise the priority at the very least. Maybe not to beat out the dam, but we're gonna get that moving too. I think some of them actually have been doing that. I wonder who the first lucky 4 in a house are gonna be. That's one thing too, you can actually name all of the beavers. I think I might actually take the time to do that. You know what? Whoever gets in this house first, I'm going to actually name you. Now I gotta think creative. Do I go the toddler route, or do I go something witty? Why not both? Okay. Come on, guys. We are running low on time. Oh, hey, you're just kind of sitting... You're not sitting idle, you're actually hauling goods, but there's nothing else you can do here. I'm going to pause your tower. Makes no sense to keep you moving. I'm going to put you in here. Keep the science points moving. We're going to unlock some stuff. Okay. Unfortunately, nighttime hit, so I kind of slowed that down to a screeching fucking halt. 200 crops. Okay, yep. Alright, well, oh, 3 per lodge. Not a big deal on that, but you guys, I'll be figuring out names for you in a second. Right now, I'm more worried about slowing this down a smidgen. Because we need to get these fucking rolling, and badly. So... I'm going to pause you, just for now. I'm going to pause you, seeing as it's full for now. And I'm going to lower the priority on the housing. Sorry guys, I know you wanted it, I want you to want it, but this needs to be done. And it needs to be done yesterday. I knew it was coming, it was just a matter of I didn't know how quick. So keep it going, come on guys. Your very lives depend on it. Go, go, go! Okay. But while they're doing that, shouldn't take too much longer. They're actually piling through now. We've got an abundance of lumber right now, so we're doing pretty okay on that. Now what the fuck am I gonna do in terms of how I'm going to do this? I'm going to need a forester. A forester can only be placed, well, can be placed anywhere, but it's only useful on the green land. Later, we can actually develop this by planting dynamite, making canals, and then expanding how far out the green zone goes. That doesn't help us right this second, though. Hang on. What are you telling me? You're hungry. I'm not... Like, you have fucking... 18... You have 6 hours to figure out food. You have no reason to be hungry. There's plenty of food to go around at the moment, too. Won't be for much longer if I let you keep doing this like this, but... We have 1.8 days to go. This is an all-hands-on-deck motif. We need to move, people. Let's go. Get the lead out of your tails. Let's shake a fucking leg. How many are you idle right now? Move. Oh, why? Add a beaver. Go, go, go. The district hall essentially works as just like a building station in the early game. They actually have posts for that. I should have thought of that before going further. But... that's not a big deal. They're getting there. We have a day to get this done, people. Let's move. You know what? I'm going to take away your sleepy time. I'm sorry, but I want this done. No sleep until it is going. I know I'm being a slave driver. I'm sorry, but you'll thank me later when you're not fucking dead. You'll also be thankful because I don't have any whips. I mean, some of you might be into that thing. I don't know. Okay, you're probably all very unhappy. I haven't seen any rating go down yet, that's fine. This one can wait, I at least need this one to block the water. Come on, everybody. Almost there. That's the path. 8 more logs and it's good. Come on, people. You got this. I believe in you. I don't care if you believe in me, I believe in you. This needs to get done. Go, 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 go. That's it, that's it. There we go. Alright, we're at least safe from running out of water. At least for now. Okay, so I'm going to slow this down. I'm going to give them their sleep back. Not a lot more, but they're gonna be a little bit more productive, even though I've been pretty much busting ass through the night for the past couple of nights. Gonna raise the priority back up on this. Sweep. There we go. And, as promised, I need to name some of yous. Jiggy. I don't know how to say that word. You're an old jag, so I'm just gonna name you... Well, old jag, because why not? Oh, Jag. Wait, did it not? Really? Can I not put spaces in names? Okay, that was weird. My keyboard didn't do a thing. Hey, what's going on there, Ralph? How you doing? There we go, there's one. Now for this guy here, Rakash. I've actually seen that name a bunch used, so I'm wondering how creative the actual, like, name generator is for the game itself. But you will not be Rakash. You... What should I name you? This is a very, very critical thing for the game. I mean, heck, you can't have all of the beavers running around just completely nameless. Wood pun, one. Brain's not quite firing on all cylinders on wood puns at the moment. There's more innuendos in there than puns. You know what? I'll say Notch. And no, I'm not talking Minecraft Notch. Completely different genre of game. Usatuti? That's a weird one. Okay, what am I gonna name you? You know what? Gotta bring out the toddler, or the child in me. Pecker. It would also... That. I'm not done with you. I will tell you when I've had enough. You are now dubbed Pecker. Hopefully you're not a peckerhead. Okay. Anywho. Let's go. Everybody's doing their beavery thing. That's gonna be done in a second. Good stuff. Excuse me. If you could not die of dehydration at 16 years old, that'd be great. I kind of need you to do a thing. I know you're homeless. We're working on it. Literally everyone's going through the night to do the thing. And the drought is unfortunately about to be upon us. I'm not trying to do the path, I'm trying to see how far. They have 6 logs in that. But that one is more just a path block than anything else. As you can see, everything's starting to dry up except for where the water is. Now this is part... Oh god, I need to get that moving as well. Okay. As you can see, the reason why the dam is so important is, well, we have this. If we didn't have this, those 3 tanks would not have... It wouldn't have sufficed us. We would have been very, very dead. Going on the Roadkill Rabbit, how you doing? Hope you guys are enjoying the stream, and, yeah, I should say, more importantly, having a good night so far. Okay, but they finished the dam completely. That'll give us a little bit of expansion room down the line. I should probably slow this down a little bit this way. I know what the hell's going on. Why are you guys thirsty? Like, take a moment, take a drink. You aren't working 24 hours anymore. Come on, think of yourselves a little bit. Cripes. I do need to start thinking about the food again. I should probably turn on the farmhouses again now that we're not completely screwed. And I am down a beaver. That's kind of... Well, I'm going to steal from the district gate right now, just for the simple idea of, well, you don't want to have... Well, no food. No food is death. Okay, but that should cover everyone at the moment. Well, no, there's still one person homeless. Where is that poor soul? Can I teleport to that? No? Where are you sleeping? I didn't see you. Were you just down there? Did you sleep down here? I mean, okay, but... Okay. But... That covers water. Water's good for the moment. We don't have to worry too much about that. So we need to start thinking ahead. We need a sawmill. This way we can actually do some things with our lives. Now, I don't want to take up too much real estate in this section here. We need power in order to have the damn fucking thing. And I'm going to try to stick to keeping this area and probably this section down here with trees. I'm also torn on building the forester out here and just using this area as a foresting area too. I might go that route. We'll see. I think I actually might go that route. I don't want to get too crazy with this. I'm going to put you here. Alright, we got happier beavers. Happier beavers are a good thing. Happier beavers make babies, but in order to make babies, they need housing. And I'm trying to build more vertically than horizontally. This way I can actually use the land. Now, that being said, let's see here. I need to power this thing somehow. Now, the way I'd like to do it would be with either a windmill or a water wheel. I could also do it with pure beaver power, but I find that to be inefficient myself, at the very least. But then it is kind of more constant at the same time. There's a beaver constantly running the wheel. But I could also build a power grid to this too. But I'm also not married to having this thing here forever. I could always move it once I have a means of doing so. I'm overthinking this and just flapping my gums a little too much. For now, I'm going to see about unlocking the... Wait a minute. You need planks in order to fucking build the damn thing. Okay. Looks like I'm building a power wheel, ladies and gents. Gotta love how that's kind of solved itself. Alright, so we're gonna clear this section here. I'm not too worried about clearing out the stumps. The stumps will clear themselves out. But those saplings are unfortunately hindering my work. Can't you see I'm doing something here? Get out of my way! Okay, so they're gonna come do the thing. Got you still working around the clock to unlock things. While I'm thinking about it, what is crucial right now that I should probably think about unlocking early on? I'm gonna say it's probably either a levee or a floodgate. Now, a levee just is a standard block. It blocks everything that goes through it. A dam has a little bit of a thing up top. This way it keeps the water flowing when it's actually still going. I haven't fucked with the floodgate, but I think this might be helpful for when the water starts going down and, like, in a reservoir. Say I built the dam up here. I think if I place this as a bottom block, it would go up when it hits a certain point, or I could toggle it to go up when there's no water left in this reservoir, and I just have it dumped down here. I actually don't know if that's true or not. I'm hoping, because that'd be sickly. I mean that in a very, very good way. Okay, but I need you all... Like, can you guys start getting busy or something? Like, what is it gonna take to get you to start, you know, doing the dirty in the woods? Like, come on, people. We need population. I can't do much with just 10 of you. Do I need to build another campfire? Will that make you happier? I could build you a rooftop terrace, but how the hell are you going to get there? Oh, word. You can just... Thank you, Roadkill. That actually helps me a lot. No, I understood, yeah. But perfect, thank you. That's going to help out a lot just knowing that. So, I think that we're on the right track with that idea, then. Okay. Excuse me. Now, the floodgate costs 150, which we actually can't afford. But I'm also going to want to see about getting levies, too. I mean, heck, I can't really... No worries, man. I understood the typo. You're all good. But, to start with, I think I'm going to unlock the levee first, but before... This is the one thing I love and hate about this game, is the unlocking procedures. There's really no right or wrong order of operation, but there is, at the same time. Oh hey, we've had a baby! Where's the baby? I want to see the baby. There's the baby. Zelaya. Wouldn't bother with one high, go for two high one. Okay. That's a fair idea. And I'm definitely down for suggestions, because like I said, I've played the game a fair amount. I haven't played enough to actually play with everything yet. I've either died or, well, just haven't gotten to it yet, because I've started and stopped a few times, so I wasn't too happy with the designs. But what am I going to name you? You are our first baby that's been born in the colony, replacing your elders that have fallen before you. And it's a little cliche, but hope dies here. Hope dies her. Oh no, it actually... Okay, word, it did go through. Okay, now... I need to do a thing. It would probably help if I actually placed down that power wheel now, wouldn't it? This way I can get a beaver in there just cranking away. I'm gonna also need to build a path to that. So it's gonna yell at me, your path is not connected, or the building is not connected to a path. It's like, there's plenty of room to walk. Do you see a no jaywalking sign? I do not. Oh, you're too kind, Roadkill. You are too kind. Okay, but let's see here. Once that's built, we'll be good to go. That's actually pretty demanding at 40 fucking logs. Cripes. I really need that forester bad in order to keep building, but I also need to see about getting some more farmers going too. How's my storehouse looking too now I'm thinking about it? It's actually almost at capacity. That's a scary thing. What the hell's all in there? It's just food too, okay. The berries have actually been pretty plentiful. I'm kind of shocked by that. They haven't even gotten up here. Normally, I've seen them go pretty good just with these two patches here alone without planting more. But I also want to see about doing more crops themselves so I can actually fuck around with the grist mill to make bread. I've never actually used beehives. I know I can't do the thing. I have 200. I can't unlock that. Okay. I really do need to unlock stairs. Even if I can't use them right now, just having them, I'll feel better about it. There we go. Can't build them yet because I don't have the materials, but it's a start at the very least. Okay, everybody, we need that power wheel. Someone's gonna have to be the freaking hamster. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, don't necessarily need the planks and all that. I think you might be onto something there. The only reason why I was kind of prioritizing the actual sawmill first was simply just because I want to build more vertically as opposed to taking up more real estate in the area where I can actually plant things. So, if it's a means to an end, I can always remove it later. Yeah, no, planting will always get more food. So I think yeah, that's going back to the berries. That's my brain's a little bit of bleh everywhere. That's just how my mind actually works with these kind of style of games. Trying to think of everything at once, every possible contingency plan. This way no one's just dying a horrible, horrible death. Well, they're probably still going to die a horrible, horrible death, we'll see. Okay, but we have 11 beavers currently. I need them to start getting down and dirty. Probably build another house, even if it's just in the corner. I'll make the circuit look nice and clean. Yeah, I suppose I'll do the thing that way. A nice little horseshoe. Up. Okay. Mom, beavers. I think the farmers can handle a few more crops. I'm going to see about building another field or two. I'm going to get rid of this logging station here. I don't see us needing this little plot here. Once I get the forester, I'm going to focus primarily on this section. That'll be good to go. And I'm also going to demolish all of that because that's just plain old in my way. I don't know if the stumps will go away if I just plant crops, and I'd rather not have them grow in unevenly, so we're just gonna do this. Blurp, blurp. There we go. Oh yeah, play some Berry Manilow too while we're at it. Oh yeah. Okay, but they're gonna work on that. That's gonna be good for us. No, we lost someone. No, Old Jack died. Why? He was the backbone of our community. How could we let this happen? God. Was I too cruel? Have I been working them too hard? My babies are dying around me. Okay, but anywho. It's fine. It's fine. We're not dead yet. Food's still coming in nice and good. Got plenty of water. I should probably see about building a few more small tanks just to tide us over for a little longer. Build one there. One more there, one more there. There we go. It's not too high of a priority. I want that done sooner, so that's gonna keep doing the thing. Speed this up a little bit more. Come on, everybody. We all need to be focused, on task. Gotta get this done. Oh, another baby's born. Gamiro. Where are you at? Gamiro, I'm looking for you. Gamiro. 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 You have been blessed with a god that has no fucking idea what he's doing. I'm so sorry. What should I name you? You know what? Something simple, something not too creative, but you know what? No. Sprout. Sprout is appropriate for a baby that's just been thrust into this world, full of sorrow and despair. It's not really full of sorrow and despair, but I want to feel at you for a minute, man. Okay, that's doing the thing. Baby's growing up, gonna be doing things. We have 11 beavers again, which is great. Only 9 of them are doing things I could actually, you know, use. Really don't like not having beavers at the moment, but at least they're only dying of old age, not my stupidity. I'll take it. A slow burn is still a burn. My lumberjack still doing things? Yeah, they're still cutting down trees over there. Good. I'm always cautious of that because I'm typically very bad about getting all of the trees. Thankfully, I think I covered all the bases with that this time around. Good, good, good. The crops are coming in. That's exactly what we need. Now, I'm going to want to see about diversifying the crops probably earlier than later. Now, how I want to see about doing that. We're going to want potatoes. Potatoes are going to be very, very helpful. They can't, as far as I know, they can't be eaten raw. But that will give us nutrition too. Woo! The beavers are happier. That's great. Even though some of their friends are dying around them, they're happy. I'll take it. I'll take it, but I won't let that lull me into a false sense of security. Can't have that around here. I should probably also see about building another pumping station too. But we'll focus more on that later. We're still doing fine. We've got plenty of water coming in and out. We're good. Okay. I've got science points out my anus. I really should probably think more about what I'm going to want to do for expansion. I'm going to take a moment and ponder this for a split second. I could see about going the route of, well, going down to Wood Tree, getting some more gears, some paper mills going, and a printing press. I don't really know what knowledge does. I don't think it unlocks any towers. I think it's just making them smarter and happier, which is cool. I'm not going to argue them being happier, but not really too pertinent now. I really, really want the explosives factory. This way I have more control over the map and I can actually manipulate the land to my will. In order to do that, I need paper. For paper, I need all of this shit. Well, all of this shit. The printing press can just kind of fuck off in its own little corner. But I need all 3 of these. I need the forester. I'm doing that first. I have to. I need the damn thing. And do I have anyone working here? I do. Do I have planks yet? Not at the moment. Because my storehouse is full. Lovely. Okay, and I'm also starting to run low on wood, so I really need to start expediting this. I still have trees coming in. I'm not panicking yet. Yeah, no. You're not wrong, and I'm glad we came to that conclusion, because otherwise this would be a very, very dead run. I'd be making a panic move to either run down here, get these, just to fucking make it happen. And we don't want panic runs. Panic runs make bad decisions. Bad decisions that equal death. Okay, but he's able to do the thing. I'm going to figure out where I'm going to place you. I wanted to be able to cover a fair amount of ground that's green. And then I can build more lumberjacks accordingly. I kind of like the idea of having him out here. But at the same point, that's more... You know what? No, I'm overthinking it a little bit. So that's a little too out of reach. Ah, you're limiting me, game. I don't like when you limit me! I think if I build more paths, I'll be able to build further out that way. Let me just take a look-see. We'll do one of these... We'll do one of these numbers. I think it's 2 spaces. 3 spaces, and I also need to have it facing this way. You know, let's get close and personal for a minute here. Get a real feel for it. We'll have it cover this much ground. I'm going to put a pause on him temporarily because we still need the materials in order to make it happen. Nothing takes planks right now, so I'm not worried about losing a little bit. I'm also going to fix that path because that just makes me cringe just looking at that. Let me draw the actual thing, thank you. Yes. Okay. Gonna put a little dab right on here, and we're gonna keep it going, and then swing. Will you be built? It's not saying it's too far away. I think we're in business with that decision. That's a good move. Yes, yes. Not quite a check on the chessboard, but at the same point, it's still a good goddamn move. But I'm not gonna stroke myself into sleepy yet. That's one of the weirder things I've ever said in my life. Not the weirdest. It's up there, though. Okay, someone's grown up. Good, good, good. Get your ass to work, lazy motherfucker. I need ya. I'm gonna see about getting another farmhouse up. No unemployed. Where the... You literally just grew up and got a... Where'd you go? Like, literally, where the hell did you go? Hope Die's here. Where are you? I need to know where you're employed. Come here. Where the fuck are you? Oh, you're the new lumberjack up there. I need wood, so I'll just sit here and take that one for now, cripes. But at the same point, I don't need wood as much as I need planks, so I'm sorry. Well, there's someone in there. Never mind. Building. Nope. No. I was actually right. There's someone in there, but there's not someone in the wheel. Sorry, but I'm putting that on hold. You're getting in that wheel. Okay, where'd you go now? Look, you can't avoid it. You're going into the wheel. A noble pastime, but I need you in the wheel. Thank you. Man, it seems like they just don't want that exercise. I mean, they're running around like chickens with their heads cut off, but still, I need them to actually follow orders here. It's like they have a mind of their own. Now, I'm hitting a point where I'm going to want to think about starting to take down these berry bushes. I think they're more focused over here as well, the actual towers there. I also don't want to just take away a source of food, but if I can keep crops moving, that might be a beneficial move. And I still need to build that storage area. I've been thinking about it. I haven't forgotten yet. Right. Okay, I think building a storage area closer to the actual food would be good. This way I can actually dedicate it just to food. If I pay attention to when it actually drops, it'll be fine. And this one is already dedicated to just food, but it's more berries and carrots and all that. I can't really have that. Okay, but no point in just talking about it. Let's actually shut up and do the fucking thing. Building the storage room. I'm gonna build it here. And I would like to have a say in what goes... I kind of need that. Get moving. Okay, we got 12 beavers again. I'm going to need to start building more housing. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I need to build more housing. The question is where, and I should probably also think about unlocking the next lodge. Because that will make things a lot smoother too. I think I have enough room in there. If I built platforms, it'd probably help me out just enough. Then I can build a path around this and they can climb up and go up and around and do the thing. Yeah, let's unlock platforms first. Not exactly the move I want to make, but it will help. The only way to manage one. What? Yep. No, it's just a matter of. That's kind of what I'm talking about. Just managing what actually goes into where. The number, you can actually manipulate how much of a certain thing goes into, like, the actual storehouse. I know that. But it doesn't really seem to work too well because, well, 170, 20. They seem to go above that number. Numbers are a minimum you want. I see. That makes some sense. Well, either way, it gives me that much more sense of control, because once I start, yep, as I see here, planks are starting to go into this one. I mean, shit's gotta go somewhere. I guess it really doesn't matter too much, as long as it's at least going into the place it's supposed to go. So we'll let that run, we'll let them build this way we're gonna be alright. Go from there. Then once that is built good, I need housing, and I need it now. It's my money and I need it now. Okay. I'm going to unpause you and I'm going to let that kind of fight itself to the death. It'll kick itself out, it'll be fine. I'm going to put platforms here, all the way out that way. I'm going to build a staircase right here. I'm going to place a path down this way. Then I'm going to place some better housing, which I cannot unlock. You know what? It's fine. They can decide who's going to be the king of the castle down the line. Now, with the stairs going to be going up the middle, I'm going to want to leave enough room to at least go in between these. So I'm going to want to do something like, maybe not that. If I mirror it, that would hinder more than help. You know what? It'll be alright. I'll figure out how I'm going to. No, that would definitely be nice if we could actually choose how much of what is going where. Just to give us that much more control, it'd make things a little more elaborate, yes, but it would also make things a little easier on everyone, too, because then you can control what district is truly doing what and where the hell it's actually going. Now, I haven't messed with districts too much, but that's one thing I did notice. Everything kind of gets a little messy when you put them in there. I mean, I guess it kind of depends on how you play, but I noticed it got a little messy, at least for my taste. Okay, housing's a priority, but it'll do the thing when it feels goddamn good and ready. I'm not overtly worried. Okay, so I've got my forester on belay. It's slowly trickling in the resources. I'm not too terrified of not having it go immediately. We still have plenty of trees over here to be cut down. I did pause that lumberjack, so I should probably not pause the lumberjack. That'll be great. I have 13 beavers now. I can accommodate 15 of them. Wait, how the hell can I accommodate Oh, I forgot I built this house down here. Aha. Go me for thinking ahead of myself. No, you're fine there, man. Don't worry, I'll be here. I'm actually probably going to be taking a quick break here in probably another like 5 minutes or so. And then we'll come on back and we'll keep on playing with these beavers. Phrasing, but anyhow. Okay, but I want to see this forester at least build, then I'll start planting some trees and planning out how I'm going to do this. I probably shouldn't have built the tower this close to this if I was going to think about damming this section off. That's a choice I'll fix down the line. I'm more worried about just having him in our lives now. Good, we have him. I don't have any unemployed beavers, however. The first problem. Then I'm also going to want to see about building a storehouse, or not a storehouse, probably a few lumber piles nearby, because I'm going to build a lumberjack flag right over here. We'll make it nice, we'll get the thing done, and we'll get going from there. The platforms are starting to be built, that's good. I always kind of found it ironic. I don't always find it ironic, but you'd think they build the stairs first and then build the rest of the platforms. This way they can actually get to the higher reach places. Now, I'm surprised. I've seen a few instances where they've thrown logs all the way out there and just fucking counted without having any means of accessing it. The planks are going out as quickly as they came. Now, I'm already starting to see a bottlenecking issue in terms of how far it's taking things to go to places. For example, what I'm really talking about is like the lumber mill here. It's kind of slow going when it comes to how far away everything's going. Like, they have to reach all the way over to the storehouse, or not the storehouse, the lumber pile over here, just to go all the way over there. I should probably see about building an abridged path. This way it doesn't take nearly as friggin' long. It's actually not a terrible idea. As long as I leave myself enough land, or room for land, I should be good. We're gonna do that. That should cut some of that time in half. Instead of going all the way up and around, it's gonna go here. Logistics. Who knew I'd have to get good at them? Okay, but everything's going good so far. We haven't actually had our second drought yet. I'm kind of surprised. I thought it'd be coming a little sooner. I know it's gonna be I think it goes up by the day. Unconnected building, where? Oh, okay, that's being fixed on its... Oh, no, it's not. I gotta build pathing. I forgot about that. But I can't build pathing until that last platform's done, guys. Come on. Chop, chop. We have places to go, people to see. Come on, guys. It's one platform. I know it's your downtime right now. You're gonna wake up and you're gonna build it. I have faith in you there. Now I have 4 children inbound, which is great. I should probably stop and take a look and see about naming some of them. Oh, right, there's no way to tap in and out. You're age 5. I'm more looking for the... There you go. Ulcanith. You know what? I've got no wood names. I'm just gonna name you Kevin. Why? I don't know. It was the first name that came to mind. Kevin, welcome aboard. Let's see if there's any other beaver brethren of yours that I can name. Oh, hey, there we go. I have to, in honor of a friend of mine, just... There's no real rhyme or reason. There's nothing sentimental about it, but... I mean, there kind of is. You are now dubbed Alan. Anyone who is watching who knows... probably will understand when I just go, Alan! Every now and then. If not, that's okay. That's a story for another time, though. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Okay, now, I'm hoping some of them start growing big and strong. This way I can fucking put them to goddamn work. I need the resources, man, but I can't do shit without having the beavers. Okay, but... Oh god, what's going on there, Marcus? Oh god. Steve. Okay, okay. I mean, it could be Steve. I mean, I could definitely get a Steve in here. I'm also feeling like that's going over my head a little bit, but I'm not too surprised. I just remember, Alan! Okay, but you... Just after seeing that, we have a Steve in the building, folks. We have a Steve. Just leave it to Steve. And I think I remember the Steve reference now that I'm thinking about it. When not wanting to be blamed for something, just blame Steve. I think. I can't fully remember. It's been a minute since I've thought about that. Anywho, I'm actually going to take a quick 5-minute break. Thank you all so much for watching so far. Just hang tight. I'll be right back, and then we're going to be having some more beavery goodness, because good god. There's so much more to come. No, I definitely haven't seen that whole video, but don't worry, I'll be right back, and we'll play with our beavers a little more. Yeah, I know the phrasing's a thing. I know. It's okay. Trust me. It'll all work out. But hang tight, everybody. I will be right back. Okay, and we are back there, ladies and gents. Sorry for keeping you waiting too long. I know it probably felt like an eternity, but everyone needs a quick 5-minute break to, you know, just go out, collect themselves, and go from there. Alright, but as I take a swig from the good old-fashioned dew, let's see what we can do here. Now we finally unlocked our forester. I need to get someone in there now. Oh, and the next drought's coming, meaning you're gonna be effectively useless to me. Crap. That's why I normally build him over here. But that's a lot of open land. I should have thought of that. Well, you see, I done fucked up. But that's okay. I'll find a solution to that soon enough. I could always see about unlocking the irrigation tower. Only thing is, I actually haven't fucked with that yet, so I don't know what that actually does. I know it's gonna make the ground green. I don't know how much water that's gonna take up during a dry spell, and I really don't want to kill my beavers just for the name of trees. Really don't think that's a good idea. But I should probably build pathing to the houses this way they can make babies. Babies are good. I mean, I'm not the parent, so babies are real good. Okay, you go there, you go there. Cool. Now they're gonna do a thing once everything is built. I should probably halt plank production for the moment. Do that. You're gonna be useless to me in a second, so you can stop that. I'll unpause this other farmhouse here and I'll start getting some potatoes going. I kind of had a feeling it'd take a lot of water. It's just a matter of not having messed with it. I had no actual idea. I'm kind of glad you mentioned that, so my assumption wouldn't have been wrong. Okay. In the meantime, seeing as I'm in the drought, I should probably consider building another research tower or two. This way I can get some science going a little bit quicker, and seeing as there's really nothing else going on, I can always pause them if I have to. So we're going to place them right over here. Seems like a good place. And I'm going to see about starting to grow some potatoes. This way I can get some nutrition, make the beavers happy. I can see that. I mean, I'm not too sure how your playthroughs have gone, but I'm getting the feeling you know a little bit more than I do at this point. I mean, I've played a good chunk. I just haven't fucked around with everything quite yet. I literally today just started messing around with metal a little bit. And then I had a mass exodus of beavers because, well, I didn't plan ahead for my food very well. Okay, but I'm going to, seeing as I have 2 farmhouses going, I'm going to have to dedicate 1 to carrots and 1 to potatoes. This way, everything will go nice and good like. And we'll be good to go from there. I should probably build a few more farmhouses down the line, but 2 should be good to suffice for the moment. I'm hoping, we'll see. This is very much a fuck around and find out kind of style we're on. So potato. Who doesn't love potatoes? Place you there. And you there. Should be good. Oh, sweet. Good to know. Stumps will be overridden by crops. Good. I should probably also see about getting rid of these berries. They haven't actually gotten rid of those stumps yet, which is kind of confusing, but there has been a lot going on too, so I'm not going to fault them too much for that. Gonna do this. There we go. Okay. We'll get to that thing eventually. I'm not too worried about it at the present moment in time. Though go figure, knowing that I probably just did that, he's probably gonna start trying to take from there. Go figure. Okay, but what do you mean there's no? What do you mean it's not connected to any paths? Oh, they haven't built the staircase yet. Okay, a little too early to turn off the plank production. Let's get to work. And I've got that fucking guy just running for no goddamn reason. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get rid of 1 of yous there. Okay, I only need 1 of you guys to plant that right now. We're good. I have noticed that too, in terms of like how far away they work from the path. Like, as you can see here, how it goes red, I believe that's like the max they'll go, and it's a slower reach to there. So I'm definitely going to want to build a separate storehouse from that. I'm going to have to build a hauling post when I get more beavers. This way things from farther out come back to the collective over here. Same thing will actually apply when I build another district, if I'm not mistaken. This way I can have a colony of beavers focusing on one thing, then one focusing on another, etc, etc, etc. My last district I actually built up here. This way I could have them build a dam over here to flood this area. This way there's a nice reservoir of water. I suppose I could also just blow up the second here and have it fill up here. That's a little ways down in terms of research and unlocking. Range not tag, I really... No, you're all good there, man. I understood what you were saying. Okay, but... they're growing, they're sitting idle for the moment. They're good. The potatoes are purely going to be just sitting there for a moment. Am I out of... yeah, I'm out of storage space again. Frick. Okay. I should probably see about unlocking the next warehouse as soon as I humanly can. And as soon as someone grows up, they're going right in that research tower. I have 5 children. God damn. I'm not ready to be a parent. No one prepared me for this, and you are being named. Dujunua. Okay, that is a mouthful. You are going to be dubbed... Nugs. Okay, there's that. You're all gathered around the campfire, that's good. I probably should see about increasing your social life. Actually, the social life's doing pretty good so far, so I'm not too worried about that at the moment. Nutrition's getting there, that's a good thing. Comfort's looking fucking mint. That's exactly what I need. I could see about unlocking the temple down the line, but I'm getting a little too far ahead of myself for that, I think. The dry season is just about to be here, yep. And it is officially going to be very, very dry for a minute. Thankfully, I have enough water stored up currently where they should be alright, and this water here isn't going to be going anywhere for a moment. As long as I'm careful with it, we're going to be just fine. No need to panic yet, people. Though I definitely need to build another warehouse. Yeah, I'll build one here and have it loop around with a path. So do I really want to do that? If I build... well, I can build platforms if I have to. It's a lot of planks, but that is kind of the whole nature of the game now, isn't it? That one beaver is just kind of stopping his tracks. Though I'm going to be hitting a problem very, very shortly with wood. It is only 4 days, so once the 4 days are gone... well, actually, this still leaves me a good chunk of land right there now, doesn't it? I do have 2 unemployed beavers. Forster, get at it. Okay, so I'm going to have to plant some trees now. As long as we don't have homeless beavers, comfort... oh, okay. That I didn't realize. That makes sense, though. So, as long as the beavers aren't homeless, comfort will be good. Alright, I do like when the comfort's good. Okay. So what exactly am I going to be doing? I need to get trees. That's what I was working on. Now I have choices. I can go birch. Birch is quick. But it is also the lowest yielding. Maple is an investment. Maple would allow me to have a lot of wood coming at once when things actually get cut. And pine's kind of the middle ground. It takes a little longer to grow, but not much more than birch. I should probably plant a little bit of everything. This way I at least have something coming in no matter what. Now, how far is your range? You go to about there. I believe this is birch right here. So I'll make that a colony of birch. Yep. Stay on the thing. There you go. I believe it was about here. What I'll do is I'll do this as birch. I'll try to fill in this nook and cranny here. Who cares if they get sunlight? They're still gonna grow. Physics don't apply. Yeah, it sounds about right. I'll do birch and pine here, and then once this actually goes green again, I'll put the maple more over here, and I'll figure out an irrigation system. I'm probably going to end up moving the entire tower in a little bit. This way I can actually dam this section off properly and have it overflow. I'll probably have to move my lumber mill too, but I was kind of planning on that from the get-go for that, because I want to build that higher up. This way it's not taking up green land, which can be used for anything else important. I also didn't consider the range on these. Oh, I'm good on the range on those. Okay, back to the tree plant. Bam. Those are some solid looking plots of trees. Then I'll build my log storage over here. This way I'm not having them run too far, along with a few lumberjacks. This way they can do their thing. They can work all night and sleep all day, yada yada yada. One of the older jokes. Oh really, nothing's permanent, you say? Oh, like in terms of buildings, yeah, no, that makes absolute sense. At least in terms of how things kind of go in the game. I feel like that might be one area where I've struggled with in my previous playthroughs, just for the simple fact of, well, it's kind of gone a little under. Like, not a... When I say a little under, it hasn't, like, nosedived off a cliff, but I've bottlenecked quite a bit where I'm like, okay, I'm just waiting, and waiting, and waiting. Did I say I was waiting? Oh yeah, I was waiting. Okay, but I want a log storage in this space here, and then I'll probably build a few more lumberjack flags this way. Everything will kind of come down nice and easy like. Now, I'll probably only have like one active over here in the beginning. Because right now manpower is kind of sparse. Just a little bit. They are building that, that's good. Fortunately, the forester's kind of doing his thing, just living his best life. So I am noticing a lot of red towards the water out towards the forester. That could pose as an issue. I'm gonna want to think about building... That's one thing I've actually considered, is like rebuilding my district. Because I don't fully like starting down here. Like, if it was somewhere where it's like more in the brown zone, I could see that being beneficial, at least in terms of building some towers. But at the same time, I don't know. I've thought of the idea, I just haven't actually messed around with it too much. Though I'm definitely thinking I'm going to want to build a water pump down out in this way. Or at least a tank and have a hauler kind of do the thing. Which reminds me, I should probably see about building a hauling post. Now, I'm going to kind of want that equidistant, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, right about there seems good. I could also build some platforms and have it hanging over the water. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Yeah, no, I can understand not fully being happy with, like, an outpost, just for the simple fact of, well, it's gonna take some, getting used, my words are failing me for that at the moment, but I know what you mean. It's just a matter of trying to feel out different areas and trying to do things the best way possible, realistically. Okay, I'm gonna build some platforms there. This way I can keep this land untouched. And it won't affect the water seeing swelter platforms. It'll just go right underneath. Okay, I'm at 168 water. I should probably see about building a depth marker. This way I can figure out how much water I actually have. It wouldn't hurt. And it's relatively cheap, and I have enough right now, but before I go further with that, I should probably start thinking about power and actually producing some things too. Because I do want to I want to see about getting some bigger water tanks at the very least. It would just be nice. I could house more here. I can get rid of these, move them elsewhere, etc., etc. Excuse me, you are not a log. There is no log there. There you go, you disappeared. Okay. Okay. Building lacks workers. Oh, yeah, no, I'm aware of that. I can just hit pause on you, you, and you. One day, one of you will grow big and strong. Oh yeah, I haven't actually marked anything for you guys to cut down yet, have I? I should probably see about doing that. Cut trees. Excuse me, I'm trying to mark the thing, thank you. Yeet. Now I know they won't mess with anything until it's actually grown, so I'm not too worried about that. Keep the lumber production alive. The plank production going, this way I can keep building in a fashion that suits me nuts. Okay. Two. Oh, really? That's one thing I haven't actually messed with, like I was saying earlier, is the explosives. I sincerely have no idea how they truly work. I know that once you place them, it does a 1x1, like, square, just to do the thing. With it being in the middle of the field, I can kind of see what you're saying, just in terms of aesthetic, but I don't fully know, seeing as I haven't actually messed with them yet. Construction lights. Oh yeah, you're waiting on planks. I get it. My guy's got to sleep too. Okay, but I got more beavers coming in. There's a lot more children now, which is good. I have 2 unemployed beavers. Why do I have 2 unemployed beavers? I can't have that. If someone's going to be eating the food that we produce, they have to get to work. That's just the long and short of it. Well, how am I looking at potatoes? Do I have any potatoes yet? Seedlings. They're getting there. I don't have any yet. I am going to want to see about expanding the fields. Well, that'll take care of one of the unemployed beavers. And then I'll put one of them over here. Go up. There we go. Everybody's got a job. It's a good day to be a beaver. Alright, but seeing as I'm getting potatoes, I'm going to want to see about getting the grill. That'll unlock nutrition 2, it'll make my beavers happier, it'll make them healthier, and it'll just all around be a good thing for everybody. I think right there would be a good spot for it. It just takes logs. That's a nice, easy building to make. And I'm not doing too shabby on storage space yet. I'm trying to be a little more mindful of that. Yeah, they took out a single space, but since you can't fill it. Yeah, no, I understand what you mean. There's no way of getting that back. I have read that on Reddit. Like, if you destroy the land, it's going. That's one thing I don't like. But at the same time, it realistically doesn't matter too much. It does. You can still build in spots, like in that spot if you decided to. But you can't grow anything in those spots after a certain point. Okay, you're focusing on that, you're focusing on that. I should probably see about building out a little bit more of the carrot fields. And definitely a lot more out with the potatoes. I mean, carrots are going to be the main staple, just for the simple fact of they're quick and easy. Potatoes are definitely going to be more advanced and more worthwhile. But I truly need them to actually do what they're supposed to do. I've got 367 production points here, which is actually very, very good. Not production points, science points, I mean, really. Yep, you're all good, man. Don't you worry, I'll be here. Now, what am I going to unlock next? I should definitely think about gears. Gears are going to be kind of quintessential to what I need to actually do. I'm gonna be doing what I think I'm gonna be doing. I'm probably gonna be redoing this entire dam. Maybe not the entire dam, but a good chunk of it at the very least. I want to build a reservoir. The easiest spot for it that I could see would be over here, seeing as there's a natural mass that would allow me to not have to use too many resources to build it. But it could also, well, I'd have to build a dam like here too, it would flood this entire area at the same time. Dams are one thing I haven't messed with too much in the game yet. I kind of want to replicate what I did in my last run and just do it up here and go from there. But I also want to fuck around over here too. Expand a little bit. I mean, truthfully, I really wanted to. It doesn't have to be like a massive dam. Like, even if I just did like a one high, like just levee around it, I'd be able to make that swing relatively easily. I'm not too sure yet. I should really just focus on getting the materials and start planning out the logistics of that a little more down the line. Alright, but we are definitely doing good on food at the moment, which is fucking mint. If I'm going to be focusing on gears for anything, I should probably do it for the large water tanks like I was saying a minute ago. Again, I know my thought process is a little bit of everywhere. It's more just because there's a lot of thinking and planning in the game. We're doing good so far. I'm happy about that, but it's gonna be a minute before I get too far in. Okay. We're gonna unlock gear production, get that started. I'm gonna place the thing. You know what? It's time. Do I have enough to unlock the windmill too? I do. Oh no, I'm well away from that. Okay. Now, one thing I do want to consider with the windmills is making a power grid. If I make a power grid, it'll maximize efficiency. Maximizing efficiency is something I like to do, but I could get away with one for now. Put the buildings that I need there, make a grid of the windmills, connect them all, and then connect them to one of the buildings, which would then feed the rest of them. I think that might be how I handle this. So I'm going to want to see about building a staircase up to here to get started on that, clear the logs out of here, and expand further from there. Okay, we have a game plan. Now it's time to execute. Now this comes down to pathing. Because I need to have all of the structures up here align with the power grid idea in mind. I'm going to do this. I'm going to have the fronts of the buildings face this way. This way the backs all are exposed. And I'll try to have my power grid idea run over here. This way it'll be out of the way. I was not done building that path, thank you. There's a tree in the way that I can't see because it's freaking dark. Oh yeah, they're there. Oh yeah, they're nice and in my way. Oh, don't you worry, I'll fix your little red wagon. There we go. Beavers, assemble! Or don't. I guess I can't tell you how to live your lives. I have 2 unemployed beavers again. Well, shit. Lazy bums. I gotta get these people jobs. I mean, I'm trying to get them jobs at the very least. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I was building a hauling post. Oh, the ADHD is coming on strong right now. That is going to be very, very helpful for what I'm trying to do here. But I'm going to want to build a reservoir sooner rather than later. Nothing to do in range. Yep, gotta mark trees. Love that I gotta mark the trees. Okay, there's that. I'll be able to expand further from there. No. I don't fully know how to make this work. I know I need to build gears in order to get the windmills, if I'm not mistaken, or is it planks? Help us in the right tab now, wouldn't it? No, it's just wooden planks. Okay. Yeah, the large windmill takes a lot more resources. It does generate a lot more power, though. What do you mean nothing doing? There's literally a tree. Right there. Right there. Nothing to do in range of my ass. Well, that's fine. This post kind of served its usefulness. Time for it to go bye-bye. Okay. Now, should probably slow down just a smidgen while I'm thinking here. Seedlings are starting to look nice. I should probably start planting those maples too while I'm thinking about it. Now, how much range do these have? That has range up to there. This has range all the way over to here. Okay. Okay. For now, I'm gonna place some maples. I think that's about a good spot. I think that's in range. Oh, I could go further if I wanted to, but for the sake of logging, we're gonna put some more pine trees down too, because it's gonna give us a little more wood for just a little bit more patience. Though, maybe not right here. How far out do you go this way? Oh, that's literally the max there. And your max range is there. You know what? A little bit more pine over this way won't hurt no one. The main reason I'm thinking that is, at some point I'm going to try to expand out to here, and I'm going to need irrigation. Irrigation means dynamite. Dynamite means boom. Boom means I go hee hee. Ha ha ho ho even. Now you are sitting idle, and you being idle doesn't help me. Yeah, you haul things when you're idle, but I'm gonna find a better job for you, because that's kind of running its course. I do still have a lot of berries. And they're kind of lagging a little bit in terms of how much they have going on now. So I'm gonna build another farmhouse down here and have them focus on potatoes. Farmhouse, please. Gonna have them live a good old honest lifestyle right there. I can't have food fall behind. I will not let my food production fall behind. With that in mind, I should probably see about building another gatherer post out here. And how am I doing on storage? Am I full up again? Oh yeah, both of those are filled to the brim. That's a good thing, but also a slight nuisance at the same time. That's okay though. This game's all about overcoming problems. I know I could upgrade to another style of warehouse. I'd really rather save myself that problem at the moment. Just because I need more science. I should also see about building another post. I have no unemployed beavers currently, though. Which is a good thing. That's actually a very, very good thing. Okay. It would also very much so help if I built proper pathing this way that would go to where it needs to go. Right there I'll do. Build a path. Doot. 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 Good stuff. Yeah, I know there's no path. You're fixing it. Okay. Okay, the hauling post is actually doing good in terms of having people doing things. It's gonna be a while before you're fully grown, isn't it? That's okay, though. I don't need you guys to be in a hurry yet. You all are doing the thing that I need you to do. Once that's clear, I'm gonna see about getting myself a wind farm going up there. I'm gonna move you up to here. This way you're out of my way. I'll probably end up building another pump out here. This way no one's dying of thirst out in this goddamn direction. I don't truly know if that's actually necessary or not, though. But I do kind of want to err on the side of caution, just for the simple fact of I don't need any more beaver casualties on my hands. I've spilled way too much beaver blood. Not intentionally, mind you, it's just kind of happened. If I'm going to get this population up, I'm gonna need more water than this. I want to unlock the large tanks, but I won't be able to do anything with it until I even get the gears going. Okay. I haven't unlocked the windmill yet. I'm doing that now. I'm gonna start with one, and then go further out. Now, before I do it, let's plan out the buildings. They can build the buildings, and go from there. I'm gonna start with the sawmill. Then we're gonna start with a gear shop. I'm gonna try to space them apart a little bit. Well, then again, no, that kind of defeats the whole purpose of what I was trying to do. Wow, that had 8 planks in there already. Jesus. Oh, I'm trying to have the wind farm connect to all of them. This way they feed off of each other, but the power will be through the goddamn roof. Thankfully, it's not electric, so it won't do any actual harm to anything. It won't make an earth-shattering kaboom, but man, it'd be kind of fun, though. I kind of wish that there'd be, like, casualties and things like that in this. As much as I'm trying to prevent that kind of thing, it'd spice it up a little bit, too, at the same time. I don't know. Maybe it'll be something they'd think about in the future. Who knows? Okay, but there's that. Got renewable wood in the works. These guys are bored out of their fucking skull, but I can't really help that right now. You're transporting goods when you're idle, which is good. What do you mean nothing to do in fucking range? Oh, yeah. Your job's done. Well done, boys. You can go home. Nothing more to do here. Okay, now what the hell am I gonna do with... I have 4 unemployed beavers? Not on my fucking watch. You know, you could finally take care of these that have been sitting there for freaking ages. Go. I'm also gonna boost the priority on that. These can kind of sit and chill for a minute. There's nothing really too pertinent on them. I would love to actually have them go a little bit quicker, but the gears are kind of waiting. I can build a few more small tanks for water if I have to. I'm definitely thinking another water pump would probably be in my best interest at this moment in time. Just because I'm noticing how low that's actually getting. My population isn't huge yet, so I really should probably think about that. Gonna do this. Place you here. No, I will not, because there's no way I can build a path there. Can I build you this way? Yeah, I can build you that way. We're gonna do that. I want it that way. I'm pretty sure I just heard someone singing a Backstreet Boys song in the background, but that's neither here nor there. Okay. 2 pumps equals better efficiency. Better efficiency is good. Very good. Now, holy crap, I didn't realize my water was actually that low number-wise. Yeah, no, that's going to be a priority. That is going to be a big priority. Okay. Oh, the lighting's starting to mess with my eyes a little bit. Okay, Everyone's doing their part. This is good, except for the 4 that are unemployed. I can give you jobs here temporarily. Better than having you do nothing. Logs are starting to come in that way. That's good. Forester's trying to keep up with supply and demand at the moment. I can keep them working a little longer if I have to. I'd rather not, but I can. I am really going to have to start thinking about damming a section off over here. I need a reservoir. I'm on cycle 3, so nothing bad is actually happening yet. But I really don't want to risk anything bad truthfully happening. Is that unreachable or something? Oh yeah, that'd probably do it right there, wouldn't it? Crap. Am I out of storage for fucking gun already? Why are you not... I'm stuck on logs. Fuck. I mean, they're coming. It's gonna be a minute, though. Well, I raised priority on that, so that's gonna be one thing. I can stop you for a moment. Prioritize that thing, so the storage will actually go where it needs to frickin' go. I literally just need 2 logs. 2 pieces of wood. Right in there. Make it so, please. And I can always see about building a forester a little closer to home once I build an irrigation channel out this way. How are we looking on their needs? Social life is starting to diminish a little bit. Okay, I should probably build another campfire. That'll make them a little happier. We want our beavers happy. Nutrition 2 is actually almost maxed, so we're not doing bad on that. Aesthetics is secondary at this point. I mean, I can start unlocking that. It's the decoration tree. Does it make them happy? Yes. Does it waste space right now in this current stage? Also yes. What am I? Oh, it's the lumber mill. It's kind of lagging behind there. No, don't worry about that. Okay. So, I should start thinking about doing some things. I mean, building another campfire or 2 would probably help me out in the future. I could probably build one over in the drier section in the corner over here. Make them happy. I could also see about doing some rooftop terraces. I don't think I have them unlocked yet, actually, I don't think about it. Beep. No, I do. Okay. Okay. Yeah, why don't I see about doing a rooftop terrace or 2? Only thing is, pathing. Okay, so I'm gonna either have to build some platforms over this, or do it like one dead smack in the center of this. Once I have some platforms there to cover both of them. Or I could just say fuck it and build another campfire. I kinda like the idea of fucking another campfire right now just because it's easier at the moment. And way less costly on the resources, even though we're hurting for freaking wood right now. Well, the haulers are doing good work right now, but I could probably take one of you out there and turn on the other logger at the moment. Keep that moving, keep that dream alive. You know, one thing I didn't stop to think about was the maples and their current water situation. Just for the simple fact of, yeah, that's gonna kind of be a problem when the dry season comes. They don't dry out immediately and die, but that could be a waste of my time right now. Same thing with these seedlings right here. Where is my forester anyways? Gavin, where are you at? Oh, you're doing a thing. Are you telling me I might want to see about building another one of you? I'm thinking I might want to see about building another one of you. Just so you can keep up and keep the trees coming. It's not a bad thing. And no, now that I'm thinking about it, I can always see about building a dam down here too. This way this reservoir doesn't run out. It would make this section dry here, but I'd still have water coming in. Or not water coming in, keep this area hydrated at the very least. Maybe not like that far down, I can do it here. And then I can always see about expanding the water level up a little bit more too. That'd be a more temporary solution. I would like to build an epic society. I'll start thinking about that, because I'm hitting district time. I'm almost hitting district time here. Only thing is, with the next district I make, it's gonna have to be near some iron, because I'm going to want to have some iron in my life. Coming over here, that's the only ruin I see. That ruin will kind of make or break, and I should probably pause while I'm doing this. Well, there's another one over here. It's not too far away. Oy vey. I'm not too sure offhand yet. Though I think we're going to take a moment here, think about what we're going to do. I can use a minute to stretch my legs, get some air, and go from there. So thank you all so much for watching so far. I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, and then we'll come right on back to the stream here. So hang tight, everybody. I will be right back. Okay, and we return. Now, I have been thinking about how we're gonna see about doing this. And I'm thinking a little too far ahead. I'm thinking districts already, which is great. But based on our current population of 26, expansion could be kind of tough. Because you need people in another district. And there's a lot of transporting and a lot of things I can't do yet. Because one, I don't have the actual means of making that happen. I would need one to build the district, which is over there somewhere. Fine, dandy. Don't have to unlock anything for that. I would need a distribution post to get resources over to there, which kind of would be a problem right now. And I'd also need a drop-off point and any tolerance to make all that happen. Can't afford that right now. So I really need to buckle down on the infrastructure of this section here. Oh, good, they actually built these. Sweet. Okay, so I need 1 more materials, 2, I need more beavers, 3, I need more food to supply them, and I need way more water than what I've got currently. And this has not been built yet, really? Well, wood has been kind of in short demand. I really need another forester. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I need another forester. I'd take this area, but I can't right now because berries are kind of one of the main staples in our diet. We need them berries. Unfortunately, twigs don't really feed when the berries supply. Okay. I have well, I have the farmhouse here, but no people in it. I could let the trees go and stop wood production, but I need wood in order to do what I'm trying to do. I think it just comes down to really, I need more beavers at the moment. Not too many more, but I definitely need a few more, so we're going to see about building a few more houses. I could probably slow down plank production for a moment. Just for a moment. I can let the wood accumulate and go from there. So I'm going to pause these 2 guys. That'll free up 2 bodies right there. They can go into the farmhouses, speed up food production. We'll get a bit of stuff in there. Boom, they're probably going to go right to there. Or they will when the day comes, but we'll be good to go. Making some things happen. They'll pop into here when the day comes. And I'm going to want to see about getting my windmills set up. Or at least one of them to start with. Well, maybe not. Let's think about this again. Housing is kind of a priority. I actually have a fair amount of science points too. Crap, did not notice that. Those kind of went up when I was doing some things. What can I get right this second that's going to help me out the most? I could get bigger housing. That'd be nice, but having too much population right off the bat isn't going to help me much. I can invest in the levee now. Or there's really not much I need there. This is more of an investment in the future at the moment. Scavenger flags would be useful, and I've got plenty of points for right now. A builder's hut would extend my range quite a bit. So I'd be able to go a little bit further than this. You know, bigger storage actually is probably an issue now I'm thinking about it, because you're full, you're full. The main one's actually doing kind of alright at the moment. Not kind of alright, you're getting there too. You're at 139. These 2 guys are kind of full. Yeah, I think bigger storage is probably going to be a bit more of a priority right now. You take 80 fucking planks to make, though. Holy crap. Well, I've unlocked it at the moment. I'll stick with just the standard storage for a little bit longer. Because I don't know about anyone else, but I don't have the resources for that. And if someone could donate them, that'd be great, but I don't think that's how this works. Will work for wood. I don't really want to take up the green area. There's just enough room there. Okay. I may want to think about how I'm doing this. taking up a lot of space here, and at least in terms of, well, no. Everything storage-wise is actually centrally located here for the most part. It's a little bit of a trek here, but these guys can make it here. Though these one, well, at least this one up here is a little bit of a trek. I'm probably going to want to see about building a staircase over there somehow. Just to bridge this gap. So realistically, they'd be going out of their way either way, so I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place on the logistics of that. Holy fuck, my water is low. Holy fuck, that water's low. Okay, there's nobody working this pump? That's about to change. Where the fuck did those two fucking go? What? Did they fucking just default? I've got 10 beavers here. I'm gonna drop that down to 5. Yeah, that's right. You go there. You two go there. Okay. The hauling was nice, but I don't think I need any of you doing that right this second. I've got the proper warehouses. Things can go in places without having you all there. Okay. Then can you guys take care of this too? That'd be kind of nice. Okay. Now, seeing as there's nothing in here, you two don't need to be in there. Ah, you gotta watch these beavers. They have a mind of their own almost. Okay. So, that being said, food's looking alright. Could be better. Could be worse. Definitely want them here. Their inventories aren't too full, so that's good. That means they'll just keep doing their thing until they're done. These two are definitely top priority. They're going to keep doing their thing as it's going right now. We're still in the wet season, so there's still a chance to fill all those barrels back up. I can already see it starting to happen there. That's a good thing. Definitely glad I caught that before that became an issue. Now, that being said, waiting for some more wood wouldn't hurt. I really do want that gear production going so I can get some better fucking water tanks. So I will build my first windmill over in this direction. Too far away, yeah, I'm gonna build paths out there. Don't you worry about that. Let me worry about blank. You guys just kind of build the thing. I'm going to want to have space in between. This way I can get some pipe work out that way. Now, that's kind of what I'm getting at there. Too far away from the district. Fine, you will go there. Fuck me running. That is not what I wanted to see right now. I have 3 days before a drought. My water stores are kinda low. This could get bad. This can get very bad. Very quick. And I don't want very bad very quick. I want very successful very fast. Fuck. Okay, more water tanks won't solve anything at this point. I need kind of round-the-clock work here. Beavers don't hate me. But until those are fucking full, that's gonna be kind of a round-the-clock endeavor. You can hate me later. Thank me when you live. Right now, I ain't worried about food for shit. I'm worried about water. A good old clear. A good old clear. About to say, I want to see that keeping on going. Oh yeah, we're prioritizing this by the haulers. They're in good enough range to make that swing. This way these can keep fucking pumping around the clock. I don't think I have anything else prioritized for the haulers at the moment, so that's fine. That could also explain why some of the production has been a little slow. We're learning as we go here. I haven't really messed with the haulers too much in the game, which would probably explain why some things have happened. Okay. Seeing as I really don't want to risk dying of dehydration, we'll build a few more of the fucking small tanks. I don't want to go too crazy with them because I really do want some bigger tanks. Okay, first windmill's going. I really don't have the planks to make things happen at the moment, so we're gonna let that ride. I know this section is safe, at least in terms of not dehydrating. These guys might die. I don't know how quick that's going to go. There's not much I can really do in a day to keep them alive, so it's gonna be a calculated loss. Not much I can really do about that. There's really not a thing I can do about that. Ugh, that kind of sucks. At least these got built quick, and they're filling up. Yeah, sorry guys, 24-hour work's kind of a thing that needs to be done right now. You'll forgive me later. I need more beavers too. I need to think about housing. There's no way around it. I only have 8 planks left. I might have to turn you back on. At least for now. Or I could actually use the one up here and just build some fucking pipe work to that. That'd probably be more efficient at the moment, actually. And then just adjust it how I have to. Okay, that's not top priority. You all keep doing that water thing. I'll give you 2 hours of sleep. I feel like that's fair for a life or death situation here. There's not a lot of you population-wise yet. I need more... God. This is a game of needing and wanting. Holy crap. Nothing I didn't already know. But... Ah, God. I don't really have proper words for that yet. My infrastructure's weak, and I need to fix that badly. Having nutrition too early is nice. Kinda crucial, too, at the same time. I'm looking fucking pretty on food, but that can change in the blink of an eye if I turn any of these off. I can't really afford that. Science is doing pretty alright still. Probably see about getting a levee. This way I can start blocking things off. And I'm definitely gonna want a floodgate. Small floodgate would probably be beneficial right now. It's all I'm realistically going to need either way. Okay, had me worried there. The autosave kind of took over. Yeah, this area is drying out. That little reservoir there is still good, but there's no point in building down there. Oh, word. You have 16 days to dry out. We haven't hit that point yet. We will be hitting that point sooner than I'd like to admit, though, so I will be working on that when I can. So we're at 5 days of a drought. Kinda shitty, but could be worse. Have I unlocked the depth meter yet? I haven't. I can't. At least not yet. It's not too crucial right now. We can slow you guys down a little bit. We're in the drought and we're here. Take a break. A lot of you are thirsty though. And I'm seeing a lot of that water fluctuate. That worries me a little bit. Because these droughts are only gonna get worse. I've made it to day, well not day, cycle 8 or 9. I also had a few big tanks at this point. I really need to get this running, and I definitely need to get that running. I'm going to see about getting rid of these. Seeing as I have the other lumber mill up, I don't need these here. That'll free up some land. There is somebody in there at the very least, which is helpful. Okay. It was definitely a smart move for me to put that there, just looking at the pathing. Oh, man, my manufacturing is slow right now. I genuinely do dislike that. But everyone's alive. I suppose beggars can't be choosers. Your range only goes over to here, so that's not gonna help me in the slightest. I think my idea of getting over to here sooner rather than later would be nice. Realistically... E? Oh god. Oh, really? I thought I kept escalating, honestly. Good to know that the droughts only go for 16 days, like max on hard. Max on really only 9 days. Huh. Like I said, I had never gotten to there, so I didn't know that. Okay, that gives me a little more breathing room. Alright, alright. Panic attack averted. No, I need that forester going. Okay, so we're not in as bad a shape as I thought. Holy fuck. Okay, they max at 40. Never mind. I'm glad I didn't do hard, because that's a strategy that I don't have yet. There's a strategy for that I do not have yet, I should say. I don't like that you're idle right now, but that's not your fault, because there is not shit going on that you can do. I need storage, and I need it now. I have one unemployed beaver currently. Man, I need beavers. I think I have enough food right now to keep us going for a little longer. I really do need some gear stored, or gears going too. I'll start it up, and if I have to build another fucking lumber mill, I will. I mean, realistically, I keep them going back to back if I have to. Like, this will be the main connector point, so I can keep building along this route a little bit. So it'll only be good up to a certain point. I mean, this doesn't have to be the only place where I have it. It could just be one central grid for the moment. I'm kind of stuck, but not actually stuck. It's the feeling of not knowing fully what to do yet. So I want to have at least a couple of large tanks. But before that, I need the gears. I think right now I'm really just kind of waiting for gears. So I definitely need another storage facility. That is also a fact. I think right now I'm really just full up on food. That's pretty much it. I am full up on food. Which is good, but... Really, 4 lumber mills and 3 gears. Okay. Fair enough. The only other problem I'm facing right now with that is wood, but that'll be good in a few days. That'll be coming to fruition sooner rather than later. Especially once these maples come into play. Good God, once these maples come into play, oh, we'll be having a good old time. I mean, some are better off than others, but that's not that big a deal. Okay. Alright, we're alright. I'm full up on water. I'm gonna just observe, like, when everyone comes for a drink, I'm gonna see how low this water goes. I'm down to 220. Still going down a little bit, but not terribly. Okay, so I was at 270, it went down to 217. If I doubled my population... Tables game. Yeah, no, I could imagine. I mean, hell, 8 logs per fucking tree? Yeah, that definitely sounds like a game changer. I'll be happy to see that number go high, but very sad when I see it go low. I'll feel better once it's actually constantly growing. I really do want to see about damming off of this section over here. Just so this, at least the water level stays where this is green, then maybe see about expanding it up. I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm going to have to start building either a district out that way, just to fucking go out, because I can build all the paths I want. I won't do anything unless there's a means to actually do things there. Now, I definitely have the food. I need the water supply. That's one thing I desperately need, is a water supply that'll suffice. And I definitely need population right now. I'm probably going to want to start building another housing complex here very shortly. Watching these beavers go is just like watching ants scramble back to their fucking anthill. Good God. Doing alright for the most part here. Okay. Let's see about building some more housing, or at least getting the foundation of some more housing in play here. Where do I want to build it? I think back here by the campfires might not be a bad plan. Mirrored. Trying to keep things nice and compact. Yeah, no, I think you might be onto something. Unlocking the large tank would probably be a good idea. I mean, I've had the science going for so long passively, I kind of forgot that it's been going. Okay, but having some housing here is good. Having that, at least on the ready, is very good. I'll let the gears accumulate until I can at least build one large tank to start. Then that should be just fine for the moment. I at least know how much water they're drinking per cycle right now. So I've got to think here for a minute. I have I think I have 5 houses all day long. And that's leaving me at 27 currently. Well, no, it's leaving me at a max of fucking 3 per, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, No, 27's right. Math has never been my strong suit. No, it's definitely a good idea to have the science just going in the background. I'm very glad I noticed that earlier. Okay, I mean, hell. Pathing. I was doing pathing. You will do that. You will do that. And that kind of leaves me some room to build some staircases up and out. And with them being so close to here, I kind of tuck them back there as well. I'll probably have to build a platform here too. Platform or two here or there, but that's not a big deal. That'll actually help me out with expanding inward a little bit more. Okay, but they're going to do a thing. I'm just going to do 4 for now. It'll leave me a little under what I've got going currently, but that's not a big deal. That is perfectly fine. And honestly, having some more population will help with this food surplus. Kinda wish I could do something with it, because it's really starting to hurt my storage space. It is truthfully starting to hurt my storage space. But I don't want to pause it either, because that'll kill me if I fucking forget about that. That will murder me dead. Only problem I'm facing with the windmills is I am waiting on the wind. But a small price to pay, I suppose. at least it's consistent power at the very least, for the most part. Damn, I have a lot of grilled potatoes. Not as many as yeah, not nearly as much as I have carrots, but that's still a good start. I think I'm gonna pause the berries for a moment. Just to let them run dry a little bit. Clear out some space in the warehouse. Then bring it back. Everything, I just let them keep going. Plenty of beavers. Yeah, no, that's a fair point. Once you have enough population, it's not even just having enough population. I mean, heck, 2 beavers. It's 2 beavers. It's manpower, yes, but they just kind of do their thing. It's not like they're just going to waste, so yeah, fair. So, I want to rely more on crops than I do berries. They're a staple in our diet. I want more potatoes, and I really want to see about getting some grain. I don't know how... That'd be nutrition 3. That's a long play right there. You know, if I organize my storage to, at this point, just hold one thing or the other, like, I think it's definitely a mess of what's going where. I mean, it's definitely it's a mess, but it works. Yeah, no, it may not be reliable, but it's definitely better than nothing. Good God. Okay, but I've got more beavers coming in. This is good. I don't have any unemployed at the moment. Not a huge deal. I mean, it's definitely a good thing that I don't have any unemployed at the moment, but I definitely would like to have some more stuff going. I'm just itching. I know I'm itching to expand a little further, but I don't want to go too far ahead of where I'm actually at. I can see about building another windmill or two to speed up the efficiency of everything. Too far away. Yes, I know, I need to build a few more paths. Let me plan this out. I'll build the pathing out. They're 2 by 3 long, if not... Yeah, 2 by 3 long. So that's a building. Space. Building, that's a building. Then 1 to go around. Literally just enough space, good God. Okay. So figure... 1, 2, 3, and then a path around. And then that'll be an access point, and then everything can connect to this one pole here. Yep, oh god, did not mean to tab out of the game. Get it, pause. Yeah, you actually have a valid point. I mean, it's easy food, it's there. Farming would be more beneficial, and I could let them dry. I don't know much about the Iron Teeth. I do know... Yeah, no, right now I'm good on food. So, almost half of that is just berries right now, which is slightly disheartening. But... You're not wrong. Berries are not as beneficial as they would be with the Iron Teeth. I know they use them for breeding. That's all I really know about the Iron Teeth. Other than, like, they're more geared towards, like, metal and have different power and all that. I haven't seen much on them. I mean, I've been kind of obsessed with this game for a minute. I've been kind of watching a lot of YouTubers play it along with myself playing it. And I've seen a fair bit of everything, but I haven't seen everything. Like, I haven't been paying too close of attention to how everything's done. It's kind of worked out that way, because I like finding out the hard way sometimes. Okay, but built the path. That should allow me to place that windmill right over here. Yeah, let's try to keep that nice and even-like if I can. There we go. Then I'm gonna want to see about building a three-way connection. I'm gonna want to see about dismantling that one for that. It's gonna hurt for a split second, but oh no. It's only gonna be a split second. But before I forget about this again... Oh, no, I just kind of let that be. Alright, sweet. Okay, back to what I was thinking about. Let's dismantle that one pipe there. That's this button with this button, and then... Bingo! Yes, I want to destroy it temporarily. It's only temporary. Then go back down to the power. Do the old rotato. Bing. This one I just need to go with the L. Bang. And then from there, just do one of these numbers. Bam, we have another connection. You have tall iron tower, which is that one. Ah, okay, so they sound pretty similar, at least in terms of, like, the folktales here. If it's only a matter of, like, having different decoration, like, materials required, then that's really not that important. It's not that my word is failing me a little bit there. It's not, like, very different is what I'm trying to say. Okay, but we have a few more babies. Where are the babies at? Oh, they ain't so much babies anymore. They're 5. I missed that chance. You. Been a minute since I've named one, yes. I think you are going to be named Hardy. Like the oak. Hey, there's supposed to be a D in there. That could be taken one of a few ways, but not the point. Okay. They're doing the thing like they should. Excellent, excellent. One of those pines are coming, which is sweet. These guys are hard at work, which is exactly what I want to see. And we're back in the wet season. I'm going to turn these guys down a little bit. I'm going to have them prioritize hauling the wood a little closer to this way. I mean, realistically, there's enough of them. I probably don't have to turn down the water. Wait, I just turned down something. Oh. I don't know what I just turned down. I'm sure I'll find out the hard way what I just fucking turned down. Energy also don't... Oh! I mean... Huh. Excuse me. That's kind of good to know. They don't need housing, but it does help. Huh. Interesting. The more you know. Okay, but you guys are hard at work. I only have 6 gears somehow. That's kind of annoying, but... Then again, I should probably see about building another lumber mill too while I'm at it. I do have an unemployed beaver. They gotta get to work. They gotta earn their keep. Lumber mill it is. Get in there, buddy. Okay. I mean, heck, now that I'm actually looking at it, they're not going for the berries in the slightest. That's kind of a backup food for them right now. I got more potatoes in there. That'd be a better surplus for them. It's actually nourishing them. And then I can build a path around here, finally get rid of that, and I can make this another field. Or I could actually just use that for more water storage, so I'm going to want more water storage. I think I might be onto something with that. Alright. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Let's see about clearing out them berries. I'm sorry, berries, but right now I kind of want them twigs. And I'm going to just boost that up a little bit. This way it actually gets fucking done. Goodbye. I don't know if that actually did anything, but... Nope, it did not. I find that so bizarre. That would make some sense. I mean, actually that makes absolute sense, truthfully. If they prioritize food that gives you a buff, then yeah. No, that makes sense. So potatoes are definitely gonna be the way I want to go with this. Okay, but they're clearing that out. I'm going to want to build a bridge for them so they can actually get to the other side and clear that out, and I can plant some more potatoes over there. So we're gonna do one of these numbers. There we be. Water pumps are still going strong. Oh, yeah, that needs to be turned on. My haulers are gonna be kind of going a little bit everywhere. I'll turn off what I need to turn off as time goes on. If I see that filling up, I'll do some things. I do like seeing this log pile actually doing something. There we go, we got some power going back to these babies. Okay, I've got 9 gears coming, I've got a lot of planks going, which is good. If I somehow manage to get 80 planks, I might build a medium storage, just to have that much more space on hand. Still working to clear all this stuff out, but that's fine. I have 4 unemployed beavers that need a job. Well, I have 4 unemployed beavers that need a job. This is temporary, but it's still better than doing nothing. I will see about expanding either out this way soon. I'm definitely... God, there's so much I want to do. I'm trying to keep track. Yeah, I know, right? Now that the workday's over, get some beavers. God. Okay, but they're doing the thing. I should probably see about building a builder's hut sooner rather than later. This way I can extend my range a little bit. I mean, heck, how far out do I go right now? This is literally as far as I can go right now. Okay. One thing I haven't actually determined, at least with the builder's hut, which I can definitely totally unlock, is if it matters like where I put it, where the range extends. Seems a little farther that way. Put it here. It actually stays the same. Okay. I honestly don't know if that's gonna really help me in the long run. Truthfully, I don't. Really? That is one stubborn berry bush that does not want to die. Sorry, but you gotta go. And you guys really need to build this fucking thing. I'd like all of this vegetation gone, please. Right. I know, like, the district center dictates how far out you can build. But I believe, like, the builder's hut actually extends the range of... extends its range by building paths. So, essentially, if I build more paths, it would... extend further? Yeah, no, that does make sense. Having too many builders kind of would slow down other projects, too. Holy fuck, I got 5 unemployed beavers. This is the population I needed. Okay. So... I'm starting to get to a point where I can almost do something with the population I've got. To use districts, almost. I'm definitely gonna want more people on board before I do that. But I still need more water. That's kind of a gimme. I'm almost to the point where I have enough for a large water tank here, so I'm gonna plop one on down. think right here is good. Yeah, I think right there is real good. I want to keep a path open here this way. If I have to build another pump, I can. I think 2 is going to be fine for a while. I don't see me building anything behind here, so right there would be a good spot for another one. But for right now... Okay, that makes some sense about the builder's huts. I mean, if having more paths helps, then yeah. I mean, I don't fully know all the mechanics of these yet. And as far as I know, there may not be a wiki for everything yet. This game is still pretty new. I wouldn't be surprised if there is at least one of the works now. Just to at least describe the towers a little better. If there was, I'd probably be into looking into figuring out how all these tie in a little bit more. I need to build another path for that. Because knowledge is power, and, well, that's kind of how you win the game. Even though there's no, like, real win qualifications for this kind of style of game, or at least not yet. Who knows? I don't know what they're looking to put in. If they actually did put in some win conditions, that'd be kind of sick. But right now, as far as I'm aware, the only condition there is to actually do anything is just living. That's kind of it. Live, expand. And getting the other faction, but, well, that's not really a necessity, so to speak. There we go, that's right. You gnaw on them goddamn berries. Get them the fuck out of here. Alright, I'm starting to see... Wow, the planks just shot right up. Means that I've got an ass load of planks. Not nearly as many gears, but that's fine for the moment. That will be changing very, very quickly. I will see about building another gear shop. And I should probably see about getting another windmill up, too. The more power we got, the better off we are. After all, the more efficient we will be. Only thing is building the damn thing. Well, go figure. I'm going to want to build another pipe. Or 2. Could build one here. I think right there would be good, and then just build a T connection off of that. No, I can definitely see them saying, or keeping the sandbox right now to help out. I mean, it'd make, I mean, blah, 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 blah. I can word. It's also a little late, so I am starting to get a little tired, but that's neither here nor there. No, them keeping a sandbox right now definitely gives everyone a good feel for the game, and I don't think that's a bad move on their end in the slightest. But it would definitely be nice to see something kind of happen down the line. Just to make everybody happy. Not even to make everybody happy, but to give the game a little bit more depth, a little bit more sense of urgency, so to speak. Not even so much a sense of urgency, but a goal to aspire to. Okay, but there's that. That'll add a little bit more pa into the production line here. Alright, we're not doing too bad yet. Not doing bad at all. Definitely the most organized actual game I've had so far. Okay, why did you not take all the berries? I want all the berries gone. No more berries. It would probably also help if I built a path down there to at least clear that out. So you're gonna make me do this, and then this, and one more time. Get over there, everybody. I have 7 unemployed beavers. That's gotta change. I'm gonna see about building another farmhouse. Once everything's said and done, and they clear this out, I'll deconstruct this path. But a farmhouse probably right over here. And make use of at least this section. That's a good section for a field. And currently, you are all populated, you're populated, you're populated. This is almost fucking done. All my gear workshops are working. Well, they would be working if that pipe was still in the works. One thing I do kind of regret about how I just did that, but it's fine. Losing a day at work isn't going to kill me. Maybe it's just letting my logs build up. Okay. Come on, everybody. I want to see that full. On max speed again. And I could probably start making use of this section here. I'm definitely going to be expanding this part out too. Just make that carrots. Man, this tower's having a hard time keeping up. That's a good thing though. I want to have a surplus of potatoes. That is exactly what I want and really need in my life. A surplus of potatoes. Okay, good. They're taking them out. They're almost done, meaning I can make this path disappear. Good, 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 good. Up. Almost. Once that's gone. Come on, take it away. There we go. Okay, sweet. We're putting more potatoes down. I want them spuds in my life. Give me them spuds. And also, I definitely need to see about building another storage facility. Alright, sweet. Everything power-wise is in place. We're working on this guy right here. Good, good, good. Excellent, meaning I'm going to be having a large water tank set up and ready to rock. Alright, everybody, come on. We're so close. I'm finally starting to see a dip in the berries. I just want to see that tank built. That's all I really want this present moment in time. Building lacks power. Well, there's no wind. Of course there's no power. I could also see about building a couple of hamster wheels and connecting it to all this just for the fuck of it. But I do like the idea of just autonomous power to save on manpower too at the same time. Though, actually, once I had enough beavers, I could see about fooling around with that idea. As far as I know, there's no, like, hydroelectric options in the game. Then again, I don't rightfully know, frankly. Okay, we are definitely researching the explosives factory now. I'm gonna hold off on building it until I get paper. Paper's gonna be a little bit further down the line. Not much, but a little bit further down the line. Okay, okay, okay. We're not doing too shabby here. Better about that. Plant more carrots. Drought's coming. Okay. Thank you for the heads up. Oh, that's a sight I like to see right there. Get them maples in here. Okay, once I start having a little bit more resources... No, I'm definitely hoping in future updates some things change in a few different ways. Well, not a few different ways. Primarily at least having an end goal. But I'm loving everything about this so far. 2 gears a fucking way. And then it's all going to be just more for having some on hand for production. Once I have an ample supply, I'll turn everything off for the most part. I definitely need to build a storehouse. Planks have been coming a little bit quicker, so I'm going to see about building a medium storehouse. There we go. That is the perfect spot, because I can build on top of that. Then I can start seeing about getting some rooftop terraces. Good, good, good. I like seeing more spuds in my life. Oh, no, that... Okay, yeah, definitely that went over my head a little bit. You're talking about in future updates having hydroelectric power, right. No, right now the water wheel is as close as we can get. It is useful when it's on, you know, the stream when there's actual current and all that. Which is why down here is good for it, but kind of counterproductive for what we're trying to do. I can see something like along the lines of having something here, or like hell, even in the middle if you just built something like that. But right now, don't have the means, and it takes up way too much real estate here when you can't justify it. Carrots. I got sidetracked again. Carrots. More carrots. And I could probably fill that in with spuds. You guys are more the filler. I've got 2 dedicated to their own crops. I'm gonna put more potatoes down here. I'm just gonna fill in the gaps here and make it nice and pretty. It won't grow in neatly, but at least that spot's gonna be filled. And we have the large water tank. Hallelujah. Prioritized by the haulers, please. Okay. Probably should have gotten rid of that path there, but meh. Okay, word. Now it's just be sweet, sweet excess for a moment, at least in terms of like gears and planks. Until I start building again, which is gonna be sooner rather than later. Construction lacks materials. Oh, yeah. I forgot that I was building you. The logs filled up real quick, but we definitely need more planks. So you guys are gonna keep doing the thing, which is exactly what we need. Route started for 6 days. Okay. Could be worse. I should have enough water to make it through. I'm hoping. We're gonna be pumping everything we can. I haven't built the depth meter yet, so that concerns me a smidgen. Just a smidgen. But it does concern me, nonetheless. As if it starts getting to be bad, I'm gonna want to start working on something up this way. Hell, even if it's just a district. Yeah, you might be onto something there. I mean, I have 114 right now, but once all those harvest, yeah, you actually are onto something. I've got plenty of manpower for it. Plenty of manpower. Okay. Good call, good call. Food, grill, ba-bam. Storehouse is getting there. It's gonna take a fair amount of time to build that, I'm sure. I'm thinking I might actually want to start branching out. I have 9 beavers just kind of sitting around right now. Only thing I don't have is the exporting and the importing yet. And do I have enough to actually just get that, just so I can put my mind at ease? I do. Depth meter, please. Bad place to put you. Actually, I'm gonna put you on a path. Depth meter, please. Oh yeah, these potatoes are coming in and going as quick as they can. They are full up on carrots, but no one's coming to get them at the moment. Oh, it's not that no one's coming to get them, it's just there's no room for any of them. Oh god. Build, baby, build, I need that storage space. I would also like to see that built too, this way I can just know how much water I actually have. Like, this seems to be kind of quenching everything for now. I just want to make sure my crops don't, you know, die. If I have to stop some of the water production, I probably can for a day or so. Yeah, they're all full. I'm gonna slow down the production at the very least. I'm gonna pause one of the pumps. I think one pump will be fine for the moment. They're all chugging along, doing their beaverly thing. Got gears going, I've got planks going. I have plenty of wood, I'm gonna build another couple. Let's start with a sawmill and then go to another gear shop. Planks definitely are more important than having multiple gear shops. Bam. Okay, and I think it's time for another windmill into the mix. Right there. I'm gonna disable this one here temporarily, but at least not gonna be slowing production down too badly. Oh yeah, water's definitely gonna be becoming a problem very shortly. I think I'm gonna be okay for this drought, but I'm going to need to up production, definitely. At least right now, with the population I have, I'm doing okay. But I can definitely see this kind of getting out of control if I don't do something about that after this drought. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but I don't rightfully know. But anyhow, I was doing a thing here. An L. That won't work, I'm gonna need the three-way. Bop. And bop. Okay, the infrastructure's looking good. I definitely need to retrofit some of these fucking small tanks. I'm gonna put that back on just to be on the safe side. Thankfully, I've got enough people who are looking for work to make that swing. I was also going to build a farmhouse out this way, just to make use of the land. I wish that was wetland, but it's unfortunately not. I also don't want to take up too much space for that. I mean, if I had to, I could always see about building some stilts and putting some buildings on top of that. Yeah, no, that's kind of my best bet at the moment. Okay, and from here on, I'm letting my signs build up. This way I can afford both the drop-off point and the distribution post. Because we are definitely hitting the point where we're going to be reaching out a little bit. Question is which direction? I haven't fully married that side. I kind of want to expand over here because there's more open land to work with. Or I could go back this way and get some irrigation going this way as well. But in order to make any of this work, I need a reservoir. I think it might be in my best interest to try damming this section off and making a proper dam out this way and have it slowly trickle down into here without flooding this section. But that's going to be my long-term goal for this. Alright, but unfortunately it is getting to be a little late, so I'm going to be ending the stream here. Thank you all so much for watching. I've been having a lot of fun playing this, and I hope you guys have been enjoying the stream as well. I will definitely be coming back to this. I might stream tomorrow. I might see about streaming on Thursday. It'll be a little easier to do a Thursday stream. But if I have a little time tomorrow, I'll probably be streaming around roughly the same time, going up around midnight, and then seeing where the night takes us. So thank you all again so much for watching. If you've been enjoying what you've been seeing, feel free to come on back. I'm mainly on YouTube. I've got a lot of content on there. It's the same name as it is on the Twitch stream, Basis Backlog. For those who are on YouTube and watching this, you feel free to check out my Twitch. It's Base Backlog. The only difference is an apostrophe and an S. But there's a lot of content on the channel. I would definitely recommend giving it a look. I cover a little bit of everything. I mean, the whole point of my channel is I've got a backlog of games that I've been meaning to get to, and, well, I play the thing. I do the thing. You know, it works. But for those of you on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching. If you've been enjoying what you've been seeing, don't be afraid to leave a like on the stream. If you want to see more, don't be afraid to subscribe. If there's anything you want to tell me down in the comment section below and or in chat, which is currently going on right now, by all means, I'm keeping my eyes peeled. And if you are chomping at the bit trying to figure out when the next episode of anything's going to be dropping, even before I get a chance to drop it, all you have to do is click that little bell. It will tell you everything you need to know. So that being said, I am Basics37, reminding you all to stay current out there, everybody. And until next time.